Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin. I am running for the king. I'm an online reseller. I'm gonna pull orders in this video. And today is the 19th of March, which is a Tuesday. It's, it's primary election day. It's the first day of spring, which means there's a free ice cream cone at Dairy Queen. So you should try to get that, except you won't know for a week. And I have 3 orders. I actually have a few clothing items going out. The first is a set of sweatshirts that I would consider grandma sweatshirts. And I don't mean to be insulting, but they're Bonworth brand. I've had them in my death pile. In fact, they were hanging right up here for a number of years behind that Cardinal jacket. I listed them, they sold. I'm stoked they're not here anymore. Let me grab them. So they're in these purple bags, so I don't want to rip them out because, well, I don't want to waste the bag, but I'll show you in the picture up here when I give you the price. These are 2 Bonworth Christmas sweatshirts. One has Sassy Paws, it has a cat on it, and the other one I think says Joy or something like that. And I picked them up for like $1 a piece years ago, and I hate clothing, and so they got stuck in my pile, and they got hung up so I could list them, and then they never got listed there either, and I finally got them done. And they sold in less than a month. And they're Christmas sweaters, and it's March. But anyway, they sold on offer for $16 plus shipping, and I'm so happy they're going out, and they're going out today. CDs in that big summer buy from last year are still selling. I have one going out again today, and it's this right here. It's the Flamingos, the Complete Chess Masters, and this one sold on offer $4.99 plus shipping. And not all those CDs are selling for high dollar, but I got about 20 cents or something, maybe even less. I don't even remember. It was $180 I spent, and I got like 500 CDs or something sealed. It was crazy. 400, I don't remember. It was a lot. I got a lot of CDs, and I would totally do that buy again. $4.99 is a huge, profit or anything for one, but it's been CD after CD after CD after CD, and I think the last time we checked, it was well over $1,000 in net profit. So that's awesome. Those 2 sales were on eBay. Nothing on Mercari. I haven't been cross-listing because I never paid for flip, but I think I'm going to pay for flip. I think that's my decision. So $10 a month, it's not bad. I get one sale somewhere, it pays for it, and then I don't have to copy and paste. I hate doing that. So anyway, nothing on Mercari, but I have one on Poshmark. It's an article of clothing, naturally, and it's a jersey. It's going to be right down here. It's this basketball jersey. I picked it up at Goodwill, and basketball jerseys are easy to photograph. There's no weird sleeves. There's not a lot of ironing. This one is a stadium giveaway from St. Louis University, the Billikens. And I think I had it listed for 15. I received an offer this morning for 11, I think. Let me look. Yeah, 11 bucks. I took it. It's not a huge dollar profit, but it's going out, and there's a little bit there. And that is it. 3 items are all I have. I do have my listing station rolling again this week. I did list a few mugs that got out of that big mug buy I think I told you about yesterday or last video. And if I didn't, I bought a big tote of coffee mugs at an estate sale. And I have tons of more mugs to list, but I'm going to get some other listings up as well. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me today. More days are coming right now, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, and today's the 20th of March. I have 3 more items going out today. We're going to grab those. Not a big day, but hey, one is a death pile clothing item that's out of season, and it sold. I'm super stoked. Anyway, let's get the CD that I sold first, or group of CDs I sold first. They're in drawer 6. Let me grab them. It is a lot of 2 Tracy Bird CDs. This came out of that buy from last summer. These sold $9.99 plus shipping. I think I complained about the terrible estate sale where I drove an hour both ways to get to and didn't find anything. I did find a few books, and I listed 2 of them, I think. I bought 3, listed 2 already. And 1 sold. This puts me in the profit for going to the estate sale, even counting driving. This is Death Rides the Sky. It's the story of the 1925 tri-state tornado. And a little history lesson. I'm totally going to pull a Commonwealth picker move here. But this tornado came right through our area. It's the deadliest tornado ever. And it happened this week, 1925. So it was actually the 19th. Of March 1925, and like hundreds of people unfortunately were killed, thousands injured. It's the deadliest tornado ever in America, and I think it was on the ground for like 3 hours. It's crazy town. But pick this up. It's a local history book, and I grab those when I can. It's no longer in print, I don't think. And I saw a few listings for like $40 to $50, but no movement. I listed this for $19.99 plus shipping. It sold in just a few days. So I paid $1 for it at the estate sale, you know, plus gas, plus my time. So, and I sold that camera already. So I think I'm in the profit for it. And if anything else sells, it'll be pure profit. When I say anything else, it was 2 clothing items and 1 more book. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. That's part of reselling, is the hunt. The hunt's what we all enjoy too. And when it's bad, it's bad. But we still got out there. Still a good day to be able to get out and search. So you have that at least. Last thing is that clothing item. It's out of season, at least for this area. At least sometimes. It was chilly this morning, but I'm going to have to like shed a layer soon because it's getting warm in the shed. Sun comes out. I bake in here. Let me grab it. It's right down here. And it's right here. It's this Dickies sweater, and it's new with tags. Picked it up at my local hometown thrift shop. On off day, I'm sure, I don't remember. It was probably $1 or $1.50 at the very most. It may have been even less. And it sat in my death pile back here until a little while ago. It's been listed for several weeks, maybe even several months. I got an offer on it this morning. I was so happy to get it. I accepted it right away, and it sold for $13.99 plus shipping. I would have liked it to sell for a little bit more, but I'm happy it's going out because it's a sweater. We're coming into summer in the Northern Hemisphere now, or into spring and then into summer. And so this type of stuff's probably not going to move too quick. I'm happy to see it go. And that is it for sales. I did get a negative feedback on eBay yesterday for a CD not arriving. Didn't hear anything from the buyer. They had 0. Well, they have 1 positive review, 1 review on their account, which I automatically send reviews as soon as they send payment. So it's me. So it's a new eBayer, and it sent media mail. And I sent it on the 11th, and USPS sent it to California instead of Virginia or wherever they're at, East Coast. And anyway, I think I can get it removed as soon as it gets delivered. It was definitely mailed in the correct time, so we'll see. But just super annoying. I did break 2,000 last week, though. 2,000 positive reviews on eBay. I think my little star next to my number changed color. I don't think it changes again until 5,000. And I was kind of excited. It was actually a viewer, the person that bought the porcelain Plex a couple weeks ago. And so that was cool, too. Thank you so much for joining me today. Just a few sales, but that is totally cool. I will see you tomorrow on Thursday, which is going to happen right now. Hey everybody, it's Thursday. It's the 21st of March. It's going to be a super quick day as I only have 2 sales. So I'm still feeling the repercussions of not listing much at all last week. Really none except for Sunday. Anyway, 2 items. The first is in plush bin number 1. Let me grab that. This one's Clifford the Big Red Dog. It's a Kohl's Care plush, and it's not really worth much. I think I picked it up for $1 at a yard sale. And this little good boy sold for $4.50 plus shipping on offer. The other item I have sold on Mercari, it's a Pokemon card. And let me see which number it is. It's this one right here. It's P35. It's a shiny Flittle. And this one sold for $3 plus shipping. And Mercari has the standard envelope type deal as well. So this is going to go standard envelope. And that's it. That's the 2 items I have. It's a short day. Hopefully we'll get some more in. I will see you tomorrow on Friday. Hey everybody, today's Friday and it's the 22nd of March. I only have 3 items going out, but it is a hat trick day. I sold 1 on eBay, 1 on Poshmark, and 1 on Mercari. I'm gonna grab that Mercari one first. It's a Pokemon card. Let me pull it out here. Not a big sale, but it's this Clodsire right here, a P33, and it sold for $2 plus standard envelope shipping. And happy for that little sale. Helps fund my Pokemon channel a little bit. The one on eBay is something I listed last night, and it may be my fastest selling VHS tape ever. Don't get too excited. It's low dollar, but it sold almost instantly. It's up here in VHS 3, which is, of course, in the bottom of the stack at the top of my shelf. So I'm going to put the camera down. I'll be right back. All right, it is this one right here. It is Miracle on 34th Street. It's an old copy, though, 1985, and it's no barcode or anything on it other than this big sticker. The person that bought it left me a note. It says, please package this well, as it is an upgrade to the one I have. So, of course, I will package this well. What I do for VHS tapes is they go bubble wrap and then a cardboard burrito around it and then a bubble mailer to make sure they go. They'll go out for 12 ounces. It's super easy, but it sold in less than 10 minutes, which is really fast for a low dollar VHS tape, but I'm super happy for the sale. I think I bought it for 10 cents, maybe 20 cents. It's been a little while. It's been sitting back there. I listed it last night and it sold before I got the rest of the VHS tapes listed. So, and it pays for all the VHS tapes I bought. So everything after that for that VHS buy is pure profit. Can't complain. And then the third and final item so far for the day is well, it's an article of clothing. It was in my death pile. It was actually hanging up here by that cardinal coat for a long time, and I think it's right in here. So for clothing, I've labeled my boxes. I got banker boxes, you know, C1, C2, eventually C3, C4 if I get more clothing, and then each article of clothing gets a number, and so this one's C1.14. So 14th piece, bag, whatever, in C1. So that's how I'm tracking it, and that works for my head. But it's a Rasco fire-resistant long sleeve chambray shirt. And so it's like denim-like material, except it's fire-resistant. New without tags, really. I think I listed it as used, though. And this sold on offer this morning, $17 plus shipping. I had it listed for $20, and I'm just happy to see it go after owning it for probably a couple of years. And that is going to be it for today. Not a very busy day again. I had two returns yesterday, and one was that $125 knife that I sold last week or week before, whenever I sold it. And I hate returns. It's part of the game. I get it, but when it's the biggest sale you've had in the last like month, and that's the thing that returns, that stinks. They said they just didn't like it. And so I'm not going to have to pay original shipping, or refund original shipping once it comes back. But it's just really obnoxious. The other thing was that HP toner I sold almost a month ago. Well, it was a month. I sold it February 21st, and they requested the refund or return March 21st. But, and you say, oh, it's over 30 days, or I guess that's not even quite 30 days here or there, over a month. But it's actually, they have 30 days to return from the date they receive it. They received it March or February 26th, and so they have until March 29th or something. And they just said it didn't work, which I'm sure they used it. It's empty now, and now it's coming back. We will see how that pans out. And so I'm just waiting for that third return to come in. It seems like they always come in threes, especially when they're not tiny returns or not something I did. So there's that. Exciting news for me, though. Tomorrow on Saturday, we're taking our youth group to Winter Jam. It's a big Christian concert. It's going to be awesome. But we didn't have enough seating in the vans because we're taking vans up there. And so my daughter and I are driving separate. And since we're driving separate, we're going to go in early and meet them there. And, well, I'm going to the bins hopefully tomorrow. That's the plan. Hit the bins in St. Louis, and then maybe a couple thrift stores. They're just down the road from the bins. And then meet them for the concert. It's going to make for a long day, but hopefully I'm going to find some good stuff. Saturday at the bins, it might be crazy. It's always crazy at the bins there. But anyway, hopefully we'll find some good stuff, and then we'll enjoy the concert after that. That's the main reason for the trip. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out there with me while I yap on after just having a few sales. I'll see you on Monday. Hey everybody, today is Monday. It's the 25th of March, and I think I have 10 items going out, and I think I screwed up on one. But let's get the 10 items first. I did sell a shirt on Poshmark, and it's right in here. Well, it was not in that box. I did not look at the SKU number. This is a Viore Tradewind Performance t-shirt. It says Peloton on the sleeve, though. So I have two of them. I got them fairly cheap at Goodwill, and we went back and forth on Poshmark with offers, but the buyer eventually accepted my counteroffer, and it sold for $14 plus shipping. I sold two items on Mercari as well. They're both clothing items, and the first one is definitely in that first box. I guess maybe that's what I was thinking here. It is C1.10. It is a pair of pants. They're Noble Outfitters khaki cargo pants. I picked them up at Goodwill. I paid $4, I think. It may have been less. It may have been a discount day. And these sold for $19.99 plus shipping. And the second clothing item is up here in my Hairy Tornado box. And they're right there on top. It's a set of women's North Face hiking shorts. And they didn't look like they've ever been worn. They were brand new without tags. Picked them up at my hometown thrift. I think I paid $1 for them. These sold $14.99 plus shipping. Now let's jump to eBay. I have 7 sales on there. 2 are clothing. Let me grab those real quick. First up is another pair of these Smitty's like coaching slash referee shorts. They are white. They're, you know, your classic, I guess, gym teacher coach shorts. I don't know. Picked these up at Goodwill. I paid very little for them. They were 75% off. They had been sitting there for a while. These sold $9.99 plus shipping. That's number 2 of 3 that's sold now. And then these camo pants. These are Tiger of London 3/4 length men's like punk rock pants. New with tags. Picked them up at my hometown thrift. Who knows how they ended up there in my small town, but they did. Took an offer on these. These sold $27 plus shipping. I sold a couple VHS tapes this weekend. I had bought a big O set of these right here. They're Shirley Temple VHSs. They're still factory sealed. There's 6 of them, so it's $1.20 I think I have into them. And these sold full asking price, $9.99 plus shipping. And then I sold a Smithsonian Air and Space VHS tape, and it's not labeled as far as a SKU number, so it's just random in the bookshelf. It's this one here. It's Air and Space Smithsonian Dreams of Flight to the Moon, still factory sealed. And I've had this one for a long time, but I only spent 20 cents on it. It sold $3.99 plus shipping. I sold some video games this weekend, and here is where my mess up presents itself. The first up is a lot of PS2 games. They're disc only, and I think I listed them as like action lot. So there's a Devil May Cry in here, Red Dead Revolver's right there on top. Some of them are in fairly rough condition, but I put that in the listing. I think I list them as acceptable condition, the very minimum. And these sold at $19.99 plus shipping. I've had them listed for a year when I bought all those PS2s, I think last year, and I'm happy to see those go. And here's the one I messed up on. So just before filming, I came over here to look for everything because I had a Wii game that sold. It's a Raving Rabbids, a Rabbids game, and it's not here. I keep all my video games in this little stack right here, but I had culled from it for Whatnot a month ago, and I don't see it on the stack anymore. So I think I sold it in a big lot on Whatnot. It wouldn't have been labeled or anything. I know I pulled off the PS2 games and the Xbox games and the different games, but I don't remember pulling off the Wii games. In fact, when I looked at my store, there was more Wii games listed than I had on my shelf, which is 0. And so I pulled those off my eBay store. There was nothing on Mercari, which is weird. Why was it off one? I'm not really sure. I'm going to look for a little bit more because some things didn't sell on Whatnot, and I stuck them back on, in a pile somewhere. Maybe it's there. I don't think it is. I think the only thing from Wii that didn't sell on Whatnot was like a Build-A-Bear game. So I'm going to reach out to the customer. If I can't find it in just a bit, let them know that it's sold out, see if they want to cancel. And if I get a response back, then I'll cancel it. If I don't get a response back, I'm still going to cancel it, but it'll be on me then. So we'll see. But let's get the things that I actually have to ship out. I sold a Lego minifig, and it's down here. It is Storm right here. This one is Storm from the Lego Series 2 minifig collection. We bought a bunch of these on clearance and opened them to see what was in there. Some we kept. A couple of them went to one of the kids in my youth group, and the rest I listed, and this is when I listed. It sold for $6.99 plus shipping, which is about double what I paid for it. So there's a little profit there. It helps pay for the ones I kept, and I like Lego. And other than that Wii game, that's going to be it. I'm going to search for a bit and reach out to the customer and suck it up. So that's all I can do. I thought I was very meticulous at taking those off when I pulled them for Whatnot, but I guess I missed the Wii ones on eBay. I got them everywhere else, but I didn't get them off eBay. So that's what it is. If anything else comes in, of course, and I can get it out today, I'll bring it back on, but I think that's going to be it. I appreciate you hanging out there with me this week. Not very many sales because not very many listings, so let's look at that. Here's what this week looked like. I listed 13 items for a total of $109.87, up from last week. Still terrible. A year-to-date 309 for a total of $39.84.45. I'm still struggling with sourcing right now. We went to the Goodwill bins on Saturday because we had to be in St. Louis, so we went a little early. basically that was a failure. And then we did go to a couple stores around St. Louis as well before we got to the concert, which was awesome. Winter Jam was awesome again this year. And, you know, we picked up a few things. But I know that's not ideal. And I know we've got some criticism in the comments like, you can't go to Goodwill and expect to make a profit. I get that. But yard sale season's not started. There's no flea markets. The storage units that have been around in my area, even 100 miles out, have been terrible. And there's just been nothing. So it's like a sourcing dead zone, I think. But we got some big plans as it starts to get warmer, and I know there's some community sales coming out and things. It's going to be starting soon, so I'm super pumped. Well, I have a few things to list anyway. I need to get on it. So that's going to happen this week. And in fact, it's already going to be starting today. I got some things prepped. I'm going to get those listed. I keep saying that, but it's actually going to happen today. And then once again, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out there with me today. I appreciate it. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. That helps me too. And drop a comment or subscribe if you haven't. I do appreciate it. Always like to end these videos saying, I hope you have a great day. God bless.